Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Grumpy Vlogger Live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another fun-filled week of Grumpy Vlogger Live. Whew, sorry, I'm out of breath. The little girl Chihuahua had gotten down out of bed, and she likes to play games when I go to pick her up. So I've been chasing her because she can't get up into the bed. Judy wandered up there, so while the clock was running, I was busy chasing that little shit all around the bed, and I'm getting too old for that stuff. So anyway, so I'm out of breath. Let's bring in our co-host. He may be little in stature, but he's large in voice. None other than Mr. Art Carlson.
Thank you.
And let's just go ahead and
Lloyd,
jump right in.
have you ever thought about getting like, I don't know, little steps for your little dog to get up on the bed?
Yeah. We had steps, and I took them down because we didn't want all the dogs in bed. So generally, she just started this crap, and you know she's the youngest one, and she thinks it's fun. And Judy's been saying we got to get steps, and I got some steps outside. I need to go double check and see if they're still okay, and spray paint them and bring them in. So hey, let's bring in none other than the Thunder from Down Under. Hey.
I can't. Yeah, it's a nice and sunny day, so I thought I'd sit out in the McDonald's. What do you call that thing now? Used to be the smoking area. Now you can't smoke there. So.
Yeah. They're outdoor. Yeah.
I can't read the chat, so I'm going to have to take the glass. Now I can read the chat. Now I can see.
All right, now let's bring in the last person here, the third GIMP. Hello, Charles.
Hey, Lloyd, Art, Dominic, folks in the chat.
Yeah, well, I'm still out of breath. That friggin' dog was about to kill me. I'm just getting too old for that shit. She'll come around to my side of the bed where she wants to be picked up, and then I'd reach down there for her, and she'd go under the bed and run to the other side on Judy's side. So I'd have to walk back around there. And finally, I sat down on a chair there and coaxed one of the other dogs to come to me who doesn't get up in bed. And she followed him, and I grabbed her and tossed her up on bed and then ran in here to... You are discriminating, Lloyd. Be careful, your dogs me sue you. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't let them all... Well, we quit letting Ranger up in bed because he's 120 pounds in the last...
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, he takes up a third of the bed, easily.
Yeah.
And he outweighs Judy right now. So, and when he blew out his knee and his leg had to have surgery, that's when we quit letting him get up on the bed. So, it's like that's because that's probably how he did it, either going off the steps or going up, jumping up in bed, and he blew out his knee. So that cost. I've talked about it before, how much it costs, which is ridiculous.
I know.
But,
yeah, you got some good friends.
I have some excellent friends, yes. The community here stepped up and really helped me out, and it's meant a lot. And he's doing so much better, especially now. We've got him on a good food, and he's, I say he's 120. He's probably closer to about 130 now. So he's getting bigger because he doesn't do anything. He just sits around and eats and
almost as much as I weigh.
Yeah. Well, and he's probably, if he stands up on his hind legs, he's definitely taller than you, Art.
Yeah.
Because
I'm right around 125.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really need to get down to around 105.
Yeah, with your height and everything, that is a little plump.
Yeah.
You're a little thick there, Art. A little thick.
Yep. My chin is starting to disappear. Yep.
Yeah, well, mine, I lost all that weight, and I'm like, yeah. So hey, let's go ahead.
Oh, you got that turkey neck going.
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's bad. So, yeah, so let's start here, saying hello to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, let's do that.
Jody from Drone Shots. We've got Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk.
Bring your mic closer.
Oh, shit. I'm leaning in so I can see the damn thing. I forgot to put my mic up. Anyways, Jody, Grant. We got Art. We got AZ Drone Dudes. Welcome.
That's David.
David and Connecticut Pirates, CT Pirates. I assume that's Connecticut.
Yeah, his name's John.
John. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll remember that tomorrow. Okay. East Coast Thrills. Glad to have you here. That would be
Dusty.
Dusty. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm glad. You guys, I'm going to have to get a mailing list with everybody's names. So.
Yeah.
I kept calling him Michelle, but that's his wife.
Because it's a spreadsheet. It's got to be a spreadsheet.
I need a spreadsheet. Exactly.
I've got an Excel spreadsheet with everybody's name on it that's on my mailing list. So, Dominic, your Christmas card will be going out soon. I promise. I've been really lazy lately.
I thought you have already posted it by now.
Yeah, really. Yeah, and we got Brad, Catskills Brad. That would be Brad. Yeah. Stream Elements. That's from my Twitch that I'm broadcasting on. Big Water UAV Solutions. Welcome.
That would be Troy, I believe.
Troy, yeah.
Is that Troy? Okay.
Yep.
Waypoint New England. Welcome to the show. Bryan? Okay.
Yeah,
Bryan.
Yep.
And Easy doing Catskills, Brad, Waypoint, and Northside Hawk.
You got Joe Murka.
Joe
Murka, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Rude Dog FPV. Charles Galuski. I always say your name wrong. I always say it, and but that's it. Mickey Moo Productions. I assume that would be Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey, that's what I would expect.
Well, it's either Mickey or it could be Mouse. But I assume it was Mickey. So.
Well, you know why Mickey was divorcing Minnie?
Why?
Because she was fucking goofy.
I had to ask, didn't I? And demonetized. I got to get that.
Oh yeah, that's really going to hurt you.
Yeah, I'm not monetized anyway.
Justin.
Justin, okay. And Andrew, and
we got Jack Lake Pilot.
And we got Hot Rod in Daytona.
That would be Rod.
Mark White, that would be Mark. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Knowles, I think that's Steve.
Yep. That's Steve.
Yeah.
And he knows it all.
He knows it all. Captain Joe, we've said.
We got Jim
JRC. Oh, and that would be Jim. We got Mr. JRC.
Yep.
John, okay. Figured I keep messing up here. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have I missed anybody yet? Let's see. We said Jim's droning. Mr. JRC, East Coast Field Lake Pilot. Yeah, we mentioned him. Lambo, I think, is in here.
Lambo, that'd be Brett.
Andrew.
Yep.
Yeah, Brett. Yeah, and Andrew is here. Okay. I think we got it all. We got a good crowd tonight. So.
Yeah, we sure do.
Got 25 already. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
So last night on Uncle Bill's show, I was on his show. Art, where were you?
Sleeping.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, I go to bed early on Sunday. Yeah.
Well, I thought you said you were going to be in.
I'm up at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, he thought you were off. He thought you were off tomorrow.
No, that's November 5th. I will be. I will be there.
Okay. Well, now he knows.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I sent him the link, but he's not in the chat, so he must have. Anyways, I was talking about the work I've been doing on my dummy Justin. And I went into great detail about Judy and I like to eat popsicles, banana popsicles in particular. We buy them, by the big bag full. And I had all these popsicle sticks. Well, for the control, I had to have something. So I put 4 of them together to see if they would fit. They fit inside this controller perfect. So I basically glued them all together, twist tied them. Hello, Johnny Drones Flyers. And then I sanded them. Judy came up. She had some emery boards, and they were perfect for sanding. So this is what they look like.
Cool.
Let me put myself on full screen. Anyways, so this is what they look like after I put them in there, and I got them pinned in there. But so this will control the eyebrows. When I get the line, I'll run a line up through here and up through the top, and this will be the mouth control. And this part sticking out, I'll be twisting this here out, and it will be the thumb control to operate the eyes going back and forth, and this will go up through there, and it'll ride back and forth in there when I'll have to bend it. And so today I put the whole head control together, so it's now completed up to that point, and then it will be put on this guy, and this is the basic of what Justin will look like. I'll have, and I've got the 2 rollers in here. The line will go down and tie to these 2 things, and this here will be twisted, and it will run the eyes back and forth. I've got them set up, and run the string for his mouth. I got to finish doing some paint, and then I got to do a second coat because there's some stuff there that when I put this rod in for this, and I use this epoxy or this it's an epoxy putty. It's a little hard to get started, but once you get started, it sets up well. So that's and then finish doing the final details and painting it, and that's basically what Justin's going to look like. Then I'll build his body. So Justin, if you're in the chat, which I think they said you were, this is your namesake. Oh yeah. Anyways, that's yeah, that's Justin, and that's his voice. Yeah, on the dummy, he sure is. Anyways, so oops, let me take me. Art, why didn't you pull me off full screen? You got the controls there. Anyways, so that's going to be that's where I'm at now, and then I've got the torso already, and I just got to put the padding on it and make the legs, and of course this will be one of the hands. It'll either be one of these or 2 of these, or left and right, or I've got another set of hands that I'll print off. So, and they'll be ready to go. So, I just got a text. Okay. One of my friends from a long time ago just sent me a message. So what exciting stuff is going on in everybody's life?
Just working today and playing around with the short videos on all my channels.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
And, Idaho Quadcopter is beating Ken Heron.
Do what?
Well, I made a short saying, yeehaw,
yeah.
I'm
a
big supporter of this channel. And I did Idaho Quadcopter, and it is crushing Ken Heron. I mean, it's 126 to 42. And even Ray Set Drone is beating Ken Heron. Something like 100 and something to 42.
Wow. Well,
but
is well
Uncle Roger over on my cooking channel is over 3K. It's crushing it over there. Where I put the same video on ArtCo, only got a little over 2K.
Yeah. Well, I saw that video you put up for the 3 conservative gimps. I did watch it finally. I liked it. Well said. So, but yeah, what was oh yes, Mark R. White put this will be this will eventually be Justin on a stick. Yeah, so I mean, I had to figure out how to make. I 3D printed this part, and my son 3D printed the rest of this, but I had to figure out how to make all this work because you get the blank, and then you're like, if you don't know how any of it works, and nobody tells you, you got to, occasionally somebody will put up some of their, so I've had to design all that, and I am not that mechanically inclined, I'm telling you. So you're saying I should upload all my GNR footage?
That'd be
for
Guns N'
Saturday to my
Roses.
channel? Oh, Guns N' Roses? Well, you could.
Mm-hmm. And he has. Well, at least on Facebook. Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get busted for copyright strikes so much on Facebook. They don't care.
Right.
YouTube,
yeah.
But
now, Lloyd, you're into RC trucks, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, I got a video for you. I think everybody will enjoy.
Okay, I'm never sure what he's going to bring to the table, so
I can see what's coming, I reckon.
Suspicious.
Yeah. Okay.
What actress does she remind you of?
I don't know. Can't see it yet.
Her face.
Sooner or later.
Wait.
We're still waiting.
For it.
Yeah.
Waiting.
None of us can see the video.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me back it up.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
This is a cool truck.
What's the matter?
I like that white dog in the background too. I don't know who she is. I mean, I know who she is. I don't know.
Make it big.
Yeah.
There we go. How's that?
Okay. Yeah, I can see the little chihuahua in the background now better. Oh, that's a goat. I thought that. Oh.
Yeah, that's one of her goats.
One of her goats.
She does have a small dog. It's a terrier.
Oh, okay. You like the controller? Yeah, the controller's cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
she's got good grip on that controller.
I've got news for you. If you saw the controller first.
Doesn't she look like Adrienne Barbeau?
Yes. God, I hadn't thought about her for years. Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yep. It's hard to believe she's 50.
Who? That gal right there? Yeah, well, maybe she's old. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I look at back when I was 50, I thought, boy, I'm getting old. But now I look at these 50-year-olds and think, God, they're just kids,
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, wow, 50 is no longer old to me.
Well, she's like only 13 years younger than me. And she's older than my girlfriend. And she's 40.
Mel wants to know what RC truck it was.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But I could, send her a message.
As I said,
saying, hey, what kind of truck?
If you're noticing the controller or the RC car, there's something wrong.
Yeah. And he said it looks like Adrienne Barbeau, if you're wondering, Mel. Welcome to the show, Mel. And I forgot, Bill from Coast to Coast Drones is on too. Yeah, welcome.
Oh, Mel, that is Mary Burke.
Go and check her out.
She is quite popular on YouTube, and
I just got through checking her out.
Instagram.
I was looking at her goat and her white dog and her little terrier dog, a little rat terrier, whatever that thing is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And she's got a bigger dog. I think it's a
it looks like a. Yeah, she had a white dog there, and it looked like it was a. Might have been a. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back. Yeah, it could. It looked like a light colored Labrador, or possibly even a Labrador Shepherd mix or something like that.
Right.
You never know, because there's white German Shepherds out there too. Because my son had one, and hello. Horn blows. How about the driver? I'd have people honk at me and I'd yell out the window, horn blows, how about the driver? Yeah, that really pissed him off too.
Yeah.
We got Joey J. Bird.
J Bird, welcome. Yeah.
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 And we got Mel, 400 AGL.
I said I was
In case
talking
you haven't
with Mel.
mentioned.
Yeah. I did. I was talking with him. I read what he had, his comments were. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, J Bird's over on your channel, isn't he? So.
Yep.
And tonight I'm not broadcasting on Facebook. I just decided not to, so I put it up. So I'm on X, formerly known as whatever,
Twitter,
and whoever. Yeah. I'm on X. I'm on Twitch, and I'm on YouTube. Yeah. So that's why you're seeing that streaming elements thing pop up every so often, because that's part of my Twitch thing that I've got on that. But anyways, yeah. So I'm hoping by the end of this week I'll have the head completed. Oh, you're over. Okay, Jaybird's over here now. Okay.
All right, Mel, I
put
just sent her a message asking her what kind of truck that was.
Yeah, and Justin is saying you need to put on an ND filter. You're a little blown out there. Your color's a little red.
Well,
but then let's just put it to you this way, Art. Your color is about as good as Justin's audio.
Yeah.
That's a little better. You're still a little pink, but that's okay.
Yeah. Tone down the brightness. Yeah, we don't want too much brightness.
I don't know if Twitch watchers are tweakers. I don't know. Well, probably a portion of them really are. Yes, sad to say.
Tone it down. Just that's
every time you move, you need to set your. You need to go into vMix every time you do a show. You should always set your white balance.
Okay.
So
we got
that's
Chuck.
what I do.
Hey,
Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
Chuck, welcome. Yeah. I was giving James a hard time on your show Saturday night instead of Chuck. You know, I pick on Chuck most of the time, anyways. But yeah, I was having fun with James. So, but anyways, yeah. So let's see what else have I got going on. We're not going to talk about that. Actually, what I am looking forward to is I'm like Chuck. I'm kind of looking forward to the Pocket 3 coming out.
Oh, so we can talk about it. That's good.
We can talk about the Pocket 3. We just can't talk about the Mini 15 or whatever it is. You know,
the Mini Pad.
We'll get it.
Yeah, the Mini Pad. Yeah.
We'll start on the Mini 5 now. So that.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, because nobody's talking about the Mini 5. What about the Mavic Air 6? I'm waiting. The Mavic Air S.
Yeah.
6S.
Or how about the Phantom 5?
Yeah. So I see this in the future.
Right. Yeah. They'll know we talked. Actually, I'm thinking that the Phantom 5 may have finally been discontinued. I think they might have given up because we've been talking about the Phantom 5 for about 4 years now, and I don't think either that or they're just way behind on their. That maybe they can't find the chips for them or something. I don't know.
Well, how about the Spark 3?
Yep, that'll come out.
Yeah, Spark 3, yeah, I'd like to see the Spark 3.
And the Tello 1.5.
Actually, the Tello 2, yeah. And what about the new Avata? And it's actually it's not an Avata. It's called the Avalon or
Avanox. I thought it was
Avanox, yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's. I'm not sure whether it's named after a celestial body or it's named after a bottle of water, Avion. You know,
like that's Avian.
Avian. Okay. And here he is. Hey, welcome.
Hey,
welcome to the show.
What's going on? I heard you announcing. Hi, Chuck. Charles, I'm sorry. I was just kidding. How you doing, Charles? Good to see you, Dominic. Articus, thank you for stopping into my stream last night. We
Oh,
enjoyed
you're
having you.
welcome.
Didn't you
Yeah,
say
I gave
you were
him-
going to come on, but because you didn't have to
I
work?
said
Sunday?
November 5th.
Oh,
You don't listen.
No, I don't. Why should I? No, I don't. That's okay. Well, how
It
can I
was a
listen?
good
You're not
show in
there.
spite of him.
Yeah.
It was a great, it was a great show in spite of him. You know, we had a great show last
Maybe
night.
positive.
Mhm.
But anyway, Lloyd was there.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
At least one of the, at least one of the Gimps was there. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about
Did you
great
watch
show,
it?
but it was fun.
Did you watch the beginning of the show where I was talking about, it was last night on your show, I was talking about the head stick? Well, there is what, let me put myself back up. This is for the dummy. This is for my dummy, Justin. I was talking about the popsicle sticks. That's how they're being used, and got them pinned in, and this will be controlling the eyes. I'll have to bend this and stuff, and then it will sit on, and this will eventually be Justin on a stick.
Justin?
On a stick. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you Justin? Our Justin? The Justin we all know?
Yeah, I named him after that Justin. Yes,
I think it's already too good looking.
Yeah. Yeah, but that'll be Justin.
Cooler.
That's I actually have a full about a 46-inch Goofy over here, that puppet, and
Don't
I
talk
started
about
learning
Artie
his
like
voice.
that.
Hey,
Well,
that's what she said.
he's tall. No, is he taller than you? 46? Is that
46 inches.
I am
Yeah,
52 inches.
You're 52 inches, so he's yeah, okay.
Somewhere.
He's about 8 inches shorter than you, but yeah.
Ooh,
But anyways,
that's what she said.
But
yeah.
twice as good looking. But anyway, please continue.
But anyway, so I started learning to do the voice of Goofy when I first got him. This was a year or two ago that I got him, and when I decided I was going to build this dummy, and I was looking for a name, and Justin, we'd been giving each other a hard time for so long, and I decided I'd name the dummy Justin, and so then I thought, why not use my Goofy voice for that? So that's kind of what he's going to sound like. Yeah.
So you're really going for reality here?
Yeah. I thought that was the appropriate voice for him. It popped in my head. I was driving, because like a lot of old people, I talk to myself. The advantage of being a ventriloquist is I get to answer myself and not be thought to be insane. So,
yeah, but don't argue though. Don't get into arguments.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem.
It's worse if you have an argument, but you don't have the dummy with you. Well, that's kind of getting on the nutty side. But if you got the dummy with you, you can argue all day long. But anyways, so I decided that was the voice I was going to go with, and I started working on it. So I've had the voice for a while now, and just working on it. But this week I've been working at getting the head stick all, and I've got to run the line up through here, and I got to finish painting the eyes. Justin, what color are your eyes? Because this guy's going to have blue eyes. So,
is Justin in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat. Yeah.
Ahmed has blue eyes.
Yeah, they blew up over here and blew up over there.
Blew that way, yeah.
Yeah.
I kill you.
I kill you.
I like.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to get tickets, Art, to go see Jeff Dunham?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I gotta look it up and find out when they go on sale, and hopefully it
Justin
won't
has
cost
blue
me an
eyes.
arm and a leg.
It shows how intuitive I am, because I'd already decided to paint this dummy's eyes blue. So, for one, as a ventriloquist, they tend to stand out more if they're blue. That's why yeah. And of course, if you're like me, mine eyes are brown, which means I'm full of shit all the way up to here.
Mine eyes are brown. I was going to start singing Battle Hymn of the Republic there. Mine are blue most of the time. I got those weird eyes that are sometimes gray, blue. They used to have a little green in them. I'm very confused.
That's what my wife had. That's the way her eyes are. And when she's not feeling good, they get really almost a green. When she's mad, they turn green. When she's really pissed off at me, it's like, oh shit, she's mad now. And when she's not feeling good, they're sort of a hazel. But if she's feeling good and everything's going right, her eyes, she's just got a really almost a lake blue eyes, deep, deep blue eyes, and sort of like a deep lake. And but yeah, she's because her fathers were that way. Our daughter is the same way. Her eyes change color too. Well, hers change color more now because she's stoned all the time. So it's just
What?
But anyways, yeah, our daughter, she's got an issue. She got a bunch of issues, but most of it is not knowing how to leave the drugs alone. But one of them things, every family's got one. We got ours. Art, you look frozen. Oh, okay.
What? I'm looking at tickets.
My wife's eyes are always brown.
Are they? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Filipino.
Most Filipinos.
Yeah.
No, but I can always tell when she's not feeling good. Get the fuck away from me. That's it. That's all you got to.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah. So what are you working on there that you had to put on your spectacles?
I'm replacing a coil in my vape, but it's not going in for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, okay, your vape. Yeah.
I don't know why. There we go.
So, anyways, yeah, I had fun on your show last night. The only problem was after the show was over, I went walking back in, and that's a good look on you there, Bill.
I love these things. It's as seen on TV.
Yeah,
I bought you can get them in Walmart too. To get them like 2 for $20. No, I got them on. No, they're 1 for $20 in Walmart, but I think they're 2 for $20 on Amazon. So I got like 5 pairs laying around because the only thing they can't do is remind me where I left them.
I've got some with the jewelers that and it's adjustable in size. I can go from 10 power, 15, and 25, and you raise them up. They're like the jeweler's loops, and except there are a pair of them, and they've got the lights on them. I use those when I'm working on trying to change watch batteries or trying to fix a watch band. Yeah.
But these things, the light makes a big difference. It's not just the because the magnification is only 1.7, I think.
Right.
It's not huge, but and then if you put them on without the light, and you could see it's, but once you put that light on there,
difference. Yeah, if I've got good light, I can see things up close real well, but I have to have good light.
Well, that's why I put the light on when I go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to see smoke.
Oh,
I'm sorry. But anyway, so what did I miss? I'm sorry, I lost track of the time. I was actually ready to go before you guys were on, and I kind of got involved in something and lost track of the time.
We've caught you up. We said hi to everybody. Okay. Art showed a video of a gal in her RC truck and a really nice controller and a couple of nice dogs. And
cool.
Yeah. And it looks a little like Adrian Barbeau in a bikini. So, it was a good show. It was a good video. Yeah.
Barbeau.
Yeah.
TJ, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? TJ's in the chat.
Oh, hey, TJ. Yeah.
Hey, TJ.
I just happened to look down at. See, that's the problem I have.
I got to make sure I'm watching the right stream. Is TJ on your stream?
He's on Arts.
Party? Huh?
He's on Arts.
Let me look.
Oh, I'm watching. No wonder there's nobody on there.
He's over on my channel.
He's on yours.
And
then Unlimited Vert will go, blah, blah, blah. He's there too.
Yeah.
And he thinks I'm in. All right, let me find the right one. So I want to see the real chat, not Artie's chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just realized.
I took today off from work, and I'm just really, really digging the fact that I did nothing today.
Well, that's good. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. Well, when I get my days off, I mean, you need one where you just decompress and relax, and then by the end of the day, you feel guilty that you had nothing done. But that's okay. I feel pretty good. And tomorrow I've got some work to do, and then I took off Wednesday as well.
Oh,
so very, very excited.
You just taking off because you have the time off that you can take, or just?
Oh, I've had the time off forever. Yeah, the way the payroll works is it builds up every payroll every 2 weeks until you have 80 hours.
Right.
And then whatever you get after that just drops off.
Yeah.
So it's been at 80 hours forever. So I thought, you know what? I was able to get it off because all my work's done. All the tragedies are taken care of. Everything's good. I was going to go to Austin.
Hey, Barkley. Barkley's here.
Hi, Barkley.
Hey, Barkley.
I've never talked to you about it, but before you moved down to Florida, what did you do? I mean, I assume before you became a bowling alley mogul.
Oh, I've done a lot of things in my life. One thing I can't do is find. Why can't I find the grumpy? Why are these out of order? There's something wrong with my computer. That is too funny. Oh, maybe it's up at the top because you're live. Is that how that works? Yeah, it is.
Should be. Yeah.
I'm such a dumbass. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. So
got it. There you go.
I found it. Anyway, what did I do? I did a lot of things in my life, but one of the last things I did before I came down here, I worked with a company called Keldan Media, and we worked with NASCAR, and we owned and ran the truckseries.com site. We also provided all the content on. Towards the end we did this, but we did a lot of content. First of all, we did driver sites, bunch of driver sites. We did their media kits, which at the time were CDs,
right?
Which had their stats and picks from the races and stuff. We'd create those and bring them to the races. It grew. We got quite the reputation. The guy I worked for was he worked in the industry for a while. He was. A long time. I won't get into it. It's very boring. But anyway, he, because of who he was and who we knew, we became like the rag for the truck series, and because nobody was giving it the time of day it deserved. Right. Fox took over all of that, and it became the redheaded stepchild after that. So people love the trucks. I mean, the trucks are the up and comers, man. They're rough and ready, and it's exciting racing. So I, like I said, we did that, and eventually we got hired to start supplying the content for speedtv.com. And so we did the trucks, Bush, and ArtCo for them. So what you would do is all their PR people would send us their PR. And then I would take their PR apart and get rid of the crap. Ribbon cutting ceremony coming up on that. No, get rid of that. And then take stuff that's going on in the pits, stuff that's going, so that was a good source of ready information from the PR, as long as you didn't allow too much of the PR.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then also we paid a couple of guys that would go to the races, a couple of sports writers, and they would supply us with content. And anyway, it's been a very interesting job. I did that with him for like 5-6 years. Before that, I was a corrections officer for 5-6 years.
I could see that.
What does that mean?
What the hell
is that?
You strike me as somebody. Yeah.
I was a good CO. I worked at a level 5 facility outside of Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, called Graterford, which is no longer in existence. They opened that in 1927. It was the 5th largest state facility in the country. Matter of fact, that was an interesting place. I actually liked that job, to tell you the truth. And I should have stayed and gotten a pension. I should have stayed. I should. But I went through a divorce, and all of a sudden the job got to me. All of a sudden, the children there got to me. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't do it anymore. Plus, I was driving 90 miles each way to go to work.
Right.
I didn't want to live down there. I lived in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So anyway, long story short, what did I do before that? I've been in sales. I've done a bunch of things in my life. Yeah. Managed
Cool.
restaurants and bars for 15, 18 years, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned NASCAR. My nephew used to drive their satellite trucks and set up all their, for each race. He drove and set up all of their remote broadcast stuff. He did that for years. And when it was off season, of course, he has a ranch down in right on the New Mexico Texas border, so he runs a ranch down there. But hey, God bless America, welcome. So I used to kind of keep up with NASCAR that way, but I don't know. It seems like I'm just not interested. There's nobody racing anymore in NASCAR that I care to watch. So
Yeah.
and it's like left turn, left. It's just
Left turn, draft too close, bang into each other, kick the crap out of each other on national television. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan. I just did it and learned a lot, met some of the guys, and in fact, tragically, I should say, or coincidentally, I don't know if you guys were on my stream when I came on and I talked about a friend who just discovered he had a tumor, just a brain tumor. He just had it out.
Yeah,
That's Steve Keller. That's the guy I worked for with NASCAR.
Okay.
And just got it out. He's feeling better than he's felt in 15 years, except he can't see. Still doesn't know.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
It'd be week Tuesday.
Did they know? Did they wait too long? Is that what it was?
No, his eyesight was bad when he went in. Now it's gone. So I don't know.
It's gone. Okay.
You see, maybe shadows. And it could just
here.
His brain readjusts. It could just clear right up, or it may never get any better. He doesn't know. He's real positive about it though, because he feels better. They took these people like 10, 15 years to figure out what was wrong with them, and it was there the whole time because it never. I don't want to talk about it. It's really bad.
Yeah.
He might have a lawsuit. It was wrapped. It was by his pituitary gland, and it was pressing on his optic nerve. It was pressing on his carotid, and doctors and friends of doctors say that, you should have that your endocrine system checked out. They wouldn't do it because the test was $5,000. The insurance company, they put it off. So instead, the insurance company had to come up with about $750,000. So good job.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm glad to hear he's doing better. Yeah, I heard you. I remember you mentioning that, but I hadn't heard that came out. So yeah.
Well, I just talked to him on my way back from my dad's yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
by the way, for
optimistic and excited. So there you go.
Good. I was going to say, for anybody who wants to watch a real drone channel, don't forget that at 8:00, Drone Nation. God, I was going to say Idaho Quadcopter because I still had him on my brain from your Drone Nation will be on. Yeah, it'll be on at 8:00. She's my Judy is she's doing a little better as far as her speech and everything. It's been real good today. We had a weather change, and so she's aching, arthritis that kicks in. But she's matter of fact, I'm just watching her on the monitor right now, and she's relaxing watching TV, so she's good. So, but she's slowly, getting. It just whenever this happens, it's like it's 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. It's every time she has a problem, it just knocks her down a little bit. Even when she comes back, she never comes back all the way to where she was. So, just the progress of between the Parkinson's and the effects of the stroke, and that's permanent, and other, fortunately her, right now her cancer's in remission, so she's tough. I mean, I'd have given up a long time ago, but she keeps kicking. But
one other thing I did for years, by the way, I forgot to mention, was ran my own business. Web design and development and computers, networking, helped a person start a chain of computer repair and business network building, all kinds of stuff like that. And that's actually one of my favorite hobbies, and still is. there. I just thought I'd get that out. And God bless your wife.
Oh.
I hope she's better.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's good. That's because I know I've never been. This is the first time you've been on my show, and
have it? Is it?
Yeah. This is the first
time. I work every Monday night.
You work every Monday. Yeah, that's why when you said last night you were off, I was like, oh, I'm going to grab you to have you on my show.
Yeah, I kind of remember you saying that, actually.
Yeah. I
think I drank a bit last night.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you said, yeah, I'd be glad to be on there. So then I thought, okay, he doesn't remember or he fell asleep, which is what I would have
remembered.
done.
I took a shower and shaved and everything. I don't shave for Artie's show. I shave.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I appreciate it. I don't think I even shaved. Yeah, I didn't even shave for my own show. Now was it your show a couple weeks ago? I showed up wearing was it your show? I showed up wearing a robe, or was that Matt's show?
It was mine.
It is your show. Yeah. Don't feel bad. I've done that to Matt too. I just like, oh, well,
I don't feel bad. You had that Hugh Hefner thing going.
Yeah, it does kind of get that sort of like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't.
I know that feeling.
But I enjoy yours. Yours is one of the shows that I really like to watch because you just never know what's going to happen.
Mm.
And when I can be on there, I like
nothing.
Well, sometimes nothing happens, but sometimes you just get some of the. You see somebody sitting there very quiet, and then like Charles in what is it? Bow to the what was that?
Kneel before Plaster's on.
Kneel before. Yeah. That came out of nowhere, but it was funny as hell.
Oh, and it sounds professional. It sounds professional.
Yeah, and it makes it
awesome.
I know. When Charles talks, which is rare, but when he does, usually because I don't give him an opportunity to. It's always insightful. Okay, floor's yours, Charles.
He's got the beard on, and he's going like this. He's got that whole insightful look going on. Looks like a professor.
There we go. It's all yours, Charles. You can take over now.
There you go.
No.
Well,
okay,
my children.
Sounds like Gandalf the Wizard or something, getting ready to sort of has that
good
Gandalf
news.
Start.
I got a ticket for Jeff Denham.
Yay.
Yep. March 9th.
He's co-hosting my show, but he's sitting there, because I told him Jeff Denham was, we told him he was coming to Denver. And he's
March 9th. It's my brother's birthday.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the day we're the same age again. Irish twins.
You older or is he older?
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
6 weeks for twins.
This Thursday is my brother's birthday. He turns 77. Yeah, I think 77.
Wow.
So he's your younger brother?
Yeah. No, he's definitely he's my older brother, but my older half brother. But he's only I didn't know there was a difference between half brothers and regular brothers. So he was just always my brother. And
Yeah.
the good thing for me is we have a different mother, and the bad thing for him is that his mother's family all died from polycystic kidney disease, which is probably what's going to kill him too. It killed my sister, and it's what their mother died from. She died back in 1962, and or 63. So yeah. So I don't have that disease, fortunately. He's, I think, fixing to start dialysis now. And my sister, she had her kidneys completely removed, but she lived 5 years after. I didn't know you could have your kidneys removed, but
well, you just got to keep getting dialysis if you do that.
Dialysis, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she lived another 5 or 6 years after the dialysis. She was, I think, 70. I think she was 78 when she died. She just died a few years ago. So,
yeah, we had a ton of inmates that destroyed their kidneys due to their drug use and like that. And we had the biggest dialysis in the state, including hospitals. That's how big that jail. And so any inmate in the state that needed dialysis was housed at
right.
that
It's yours, yeah. Yeah, kidneys are something not to mess. You don't want to mess with them.
Yep.
Knock on wood, I've never had a kidney stone, so
Yep. Me neither.
yeah, I hope I don't.
Counts me out.
Yep.
Me either.
Yeah, there is genetic testing, and my niece has it. Like I said, my brother's mother, and all of her brothers. There's like 4 or 5 brothers. They all died. She was the only girl, and then there was the 5 brothers, and they all died of it. But most of them died. Well, few of them didn't help it because they liked to drink a lot more than their kidneys would allow them, and they ended up.
Yeah,
they
drinking
ended up not only with,
drinking is
Mhm.
just bad.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's yeah,
Avada.
Gavada, yeah.
Well,
Well, they got apple cider on sale, so I might make some Applejack out of it.
Cool.
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
fermenter right behind the screen here.
That reminds me of the cereal.
1 gallon.
I used to love that when I was a kid. Apple Jacks.
Applejack, yeah. My dad
Yep.
made some Raisin Jack one year. Oh, and he got a bunch of raisins. I don't know why he decided he kept it out in the shed, which is
Ooh,
and I was
too hot.
in high school by then, so yeah. Well, it turned out pretty good, but he hadn't made any alcohol since he was a young man, because he grew up in Arkansas and they used to run stills over there. So he knew how. He used to make moonshine when he was a young man, but he kind of forgot by the time he was in his 60s. But I snuck out there and I took a couple drinks of it and decided that was enough of that, because that was some of the nastiest. Oh my God!
Yeah,
It was
you gotta do your 4 shots before you make a batch. Yep.
yeah.
When that
yeah.
stuff
He,
starts dripping off the still, get your 4 shots, throw it away,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and then you got your heads, your body,
Yeah.
and your tail. And you want to have separate jars while
For
it's
each.
running, and you
Yeah.
test it. You do a taste and a smell test. And if it starts smelling like cardboard, throw it out. You don't want
Right.
that part in. And that's usually in the tail.
So how long do you leave it in the toilet in the bag with the bread?
You know an
I mean,
awful
we're
lot
good at
about
that.
this, Art.
Well,
Art-
because I love YouTube and I've been watching these shows on how to make alcohol. Whiskey.
Have you got your own distillery
Brand.
set up there now in your house?
I do have a still, which is what I use to make distilled water from my CPAP. Yep. Run it through
Okay.
that, and it'll come out clear, and it should have an apple, maybe a little bit of brown sugar flavor to it.
So is
Because
it
what
raisin
I'll
wine
do is I'll-
really sweet?
Well,
The raisin.
depends on the proof. If I get close to like 50%, it's going to be kind of rough. So I might cut it down to 45. Otherwise,
Yeah. Okay.
and Applejack could sneak up on you because it'll go down kind of smooth, and
Smooth. Yeah.
you have a few of those, and you're
Yeah.
yep, it'll
Yeah,
knock
ciders
you
are-
on your butt.
Yeah.
That's one of the things in
Fortunately,
the jail. You had to make sure that the inmates, when they, we used to open the gate, when they ate, and the mess was at the end of the cell, and you had to stand at the door and make sure these guys weren't. What's the big deal? He's going in with a banana or an apple or some orange, an orange, and like that. Well, just because they'd bring that back to the cell, they'd steal some bread. They'd steal a little sugar. They put it in a plastic bag and leave it in the toilet. That's how they used to make their booze, their wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wine. Some of those guys got pretty good at it, apparently.
My dad used to make beer, and he made a lot of it. One time, they went on vacation, and I was watching the house, and I'm watching TV, and I'm hearing this popping sound. I thought some kid was throwing a ball off the side of the townhouse that we were living in. It was the beer exploding in the crates down in the basement and made a huge mess.
Oh God, yeah, and that.
So I'm picking up pieces of broken glass, and oh God.
My grandfather used to make some kind of liquor, some kind of Italian yellow, horrible stuff.
Sangria?
Just because I never tasted it. But he would do it in the laundry room, and he would sit it up on top of the water heater. I guess the warmth from the water heater.
Right. Get it to ferment. Yeah.
I had an Uncle Pee-Pee that used to make wine.
Oh, I bet he did.
Yeah, I'll never forget that now. Pee-Pee.
Why is this wine yellow? Pee-Pee.
Yeah. I had a couple aunts and uncles that had, I had one uncle whose name was Mutt. The other one, and his name was Paul Mutt Mendenhall. I don't know why they called him Mutt, but that was his middle name. I had an aunt that they called Cricket, but her real name was Florella. Like, that was any better?
Was Mutt tall?
No, none of them were. That's the problem. All of them were short.
I was thinking Mutt and Jeff, but
Yeah, no, it was. I don't know. My one uncle, he was his name was Lothar, but they called him Pee Wee. Pee Wee's preferable, I'm sure. I had an aunt Ora, and an aunt Nora. And Ora they called Dump because she was a short, dumpy little thing. It's like, God, I'm glad I didn't grow up in that family.
You got a great family there.
Oh yeah. It's like,
there's Dump, there's Mutt, and then there's Snaggleface Lloyd Mendenhall, and
I had an Uncle Hoppy. Hoppy. The Italians are funny.
Hoppy.
Uncle Hoppy, Aunt Mickey. Let me see. Aunt Lala. In fact, my grandmother used to talk about
Aunt Jemima.
In fact, I thought the word Meister was an Italian word because my grandmother used to say Meister Mickey, Meister Josie, Meister Vicky, Meister Lala. And I said, Grandma, finally said, is that Italian? Because it sounds German. And she says, what? I said, Meister. And she started cracking up. She goes, that's my sister.
Oh.
New York, New Jersey,
Yeah, New York and Jersey. Yeah, I was going to say that accent probably. Yeah. Our family had some. I don't know. It could be worse. Judy's family. They've got a family name that recurs in history. As you go down the family line, there's like 5 or 6 of them over generations. The name Ahaz.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like Ahaz. There's her uncle was Monroe Ahaz, Bryan, and then his grandfather's name was Ahaz. His great-great-grandfather's name was Ahaz. So it's like, and it goes all the way back to, I think when they were.
That's when they were A-has-been.
A-has-been, yeah. That it goes all the way back to just about when they probably came over here from Ireland. So
I wonder if it's a shortened version of their name from when they came over. Because a lot of them did that.
I don't know. It's just but I just want to, and there's several offshoots of the Ahazes that have had kids, and they've moved to like Oregon or someplace. Like, where the hell did Ahaz come from?
Well, as long as they weren't a asshole.
Actually, there was a couple of them. Her uncle,
even Dominic,
yeah,
he's quick.
They found in I live in Oklahoma. This is Indian country, okay, and you're not really anybody unless you're Indian in Oklahoma, and you have to have a Dawes roll number to be a registered Indian to get privileges.
You mean like Elizabeth Warren?
Yeah. Well, she falls under the other percentage of Indians in Oklahoma. The ones whose grandma told them there was Indian in the family, but they were too ashamed to register. That's the oldest lie in the book in this state. So the fact that she believed that crap just shows anyways.
Oh, you know what? She got her DNA back, and it had 0% of leadership quality.
Yeah. But anyways, his uncle decides, he gets hold of, he goes to some family funeral and runs onto a 13th cousin 2 times removed or something, and they've got a roll number and says, oh yeah, this is our, so they give it to me. I go down and spend a week digging through the archives here at the library, going through all the DAWS rolls, tracing this person back. And finally, we go up there. I prove that this woman that he says is, the woman that is his great grandmother is not the woman on the DAWS rolls. It's a complete different person. So I have to go explain it to him. And at the same time, his half sister is trying to get some college funding, and she needs the roll number that day. And I said, sorry. Finally, her uncle just kept going on, but this is so and so, and they're related to so and so, and that was married into so and so. I said, would you sit down and shut up and let me explain this? I said, it's somebody else's dead Indian grandma. You got to give this one back. He sits down, crosses
so he
his
was
arm.
an Indian giver.
Yeah. So he sits down, crosses his arm, because I told him to sit down and shut up, and I went through and explained it. And
how?
Hang on. He didn't talk to me for a year. Hello. Need some help?
Yep. I do. We'll hold the fort for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, hold the fort for me, guys. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Well, it's coming up to the top of the hour.
I thought I'd never go away.
I like you guys. Have you guys done the genetic background stuff?
Yep.
And surprisingly enough, my parents weren't lying to me. I'm half Irish and half Italian. Although the Italian side's a little kind of broken up. Northern Italian was Southern Italian, maybe some French. But that whole region, they all attacked each other. Raped them. And actually, there's a little bit of Levant in me.
Yep.
Yeah. So I might be part Jewish.
Because I'm distantly related to the Plantagenet, so I have a little bit of Levant. Yep. And most of my ancestry is England, Germany, and Sweden. And France. Oh, and 2% Azanani Jewish. Yeah. I think that everybody in Europe has got a percentage of some Jewish blood. So I feel like going around saying, Oy vey.
I do that when I get in and out of chairs and say, Oi! When I get up and in and out of chairs, I sound like an old Jewish fellow. Oi! Yeah. Anyway, I found it interesting, and how fairly accurate it was. To tell you the truth, they even got the county right in Ireland.
And I did find out I have cousins in Australia, which is cool. Yeah. And I thought, my dad was in the Philippines during World War II, and he did meet a nurse there, and I thought, oh, wouldn't that be weird if I got half siblings in the Philippines? Oh, shit. Hey, Diane, guess what? This is your Uncle Romeo, from Batangas. Yeah.
Yeah, I suspect I have some half siblings in Ireland because my father spent some time in Ireland before he went to doing some training, I think, before they went to North Africa. So, yeah. And my brother and I and my sister have all thought that we probably have some Irish half siblings over there we don't know about.
Well, do the DNA test, and you might find out.
I need to. I probably that may be.
We're going to have a sale pretty soon.
Are they?
It'll only cost you $50.
Which
one?
What part of Ireland?
For Ancestry.com.
I did Ancestry. It cost me $60 when I did it, but yeah, and they keep giving me updates. and I did it like a couple of years ago, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. I may have to. I've been thinking about doing that. I don't know. I don't remember which part of Ireland. It was during World War II. So, and they were there, and he was in the tank destroyers, and they were going through some more training there. I know he was at a big. I got a photo of him in front of his whole unit in front of this big
maybe
castle.
He was tanked while he was there.
Yeah, knowing him, my dad was a bit of a. He was a bit of a rounder in his
Bill's
younger
working
days.
on that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Oh shit, that chick is. Yeah, the Irish side of my family actually. You know what you were talking about? Illnesses in your family. And when they say, "What's your family history?" Like, I don't know. They drank themselves to death before, before they got sick. So I wait to the last minute.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can't. On the father's side, definitely not. So, fortunately, believe it or not, I am not an alcoholic. The only time I drink is when I'm a stream drinker.
You're a stream drinker, yeah.
I've been off since Saturday afternoon, and the only time I had a drink was when I sat in front of this camera. Sorry, what?
Don't you have to work tomorrow? Oh, that's right.
Again, talk about somebody who doesn't pay attention. I'd never work Tuesday, first of all. It's my day off. Sunday's my day off. So I took off Monday and Wednesday. 4 days off.
Wonderful.
4 days off.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cool. So.
Yeah.
Well, we have definitely gone over the hour, and I'm sure that people are probably they're getting ready to. They're already bailing out on us. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put myself. I want to thank you guys. Bill, you have your show every Sunday, right? Unless
10 o'clock.
Unless you're feeling bad, and that's 10 o'clock Eastern time, folks.
Yeah.
Not,
you guys are all welcome to come on and talk about Artie when he's not there.
Yeah, we have fun doing that. Yeah, we always Art's but it's kind of a short subject,
But a big target.
I had to get that one in there, but anyways, and Charles, I know we'll see you either next Sunday or in the chat somewhere. And Dominic, he's just he's a stream whore.
He's everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah. He'll be at my show for an hour of my show.
An hour, and then he bails and jumps over
on me.
He goes to Justin's show. I know where he goes. And but well, Bill, I appreciate you coming on here. Whenever you're off on a Monday, let me know. You're always welcome.
I'm always glad to hang out with you, Lloyd. You always got a lot of good stories to tell, and always good to see you.
I've got a captive audience. See, Judy and I have been retired for so many years and been around each other for so long. She knows all my stories. So this is why I do YouTube, so I can tell my stories to people. I ain't heard the damn things yet. My kids say, we don't want to hear it. That's why we don't watch your channel. Like, okay. And Art has to remind me. You already said that. You already told that story last week.
I got to raise my hand.
Yeah, like, you've already told that one. Shit, did I really? Okay. Yeah. So, but Bill, I do appreciate you being here, and I always appreciate the invite. I can't always get on because depending on how Judy's doing, last night she was asleep. What I was saying earlier is when I got off your show, I went walking in the bedroom and it was dark, and I was looking to see if she was all right. And we have a big double door going into our bedroom, and I got to one side too far, and I ran into the damn door frame. Oh my! And then I wake up today and it's like, why the hell is my shoulder so sore? I've got a damn bruise about that big around on where I ran that door frame. Like I said last night, oh shit, that's going to hurt, but I forgot I did it until I went to move. Like, what the hell have I done to my shoulder? Because I've had this one operated on. I was like, no, it's got a bruise all the way across there. So, well. But yeah, I had a fun time last night. I always appreciate I'm glad you were here tonight, and you're welcome back anytime. And with that, guys, I'm just going to do I'm going to put myself on full, and I'm going to do and I got this idea from Bill. He has these quick little outros, and I thought, well, I'm going to do the same thing. So here we go.